Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Attack on Titan. This is season 2, episode 10. Last time around, we did a lot of talking in that episode. A lot of information, it seems like, on the surface, and then you try to break it down and understand all of it. And we really tried to do that in the discussion, and it just ended up being yeah, our heads are hurting. So let's just get into this one. Let's see what's going to happen. The scouts, they're just about to show up. There's an hour to sunset. I feel like something big is going to happen in this episode, but
Monkey big?
we'll see. Monkey big? Yeah, might even. But yeah, are you ready to jump into it?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for Attack on Titan at the moment, where we are about 7 episodes ahead. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. Let's go. Oh yeah, shit, we didn't even talk about that.
ここまで徹底的にやられてるのに、死体どころか一滴の血も残されていない。それは考えにくい。それに避難するのに一頭の馬も使わないなんてことがあるか。どういうことなんです？
We definitely have our theory here.
モブリットさん、いました。あっちです。
Found one?
これか。
The one on
that one.
モブリットさん、これを。コニー・スプリンガーのご両親の肖像画か。
Fuck, it is his mom, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, that's, I guess, sort of confirms the theory that was Connie's mom. All of the people inside of the village, they got turned into Titans. It was not the almost far-fetched theory or anything like that. It was a pretty safe one, but still.
Yeah, it was pretty safe, but yeah. But what a horrible way to, I don't know.
Yeah, fucking, oh, poor Connie. Shit.
But just like being turned into a Titan, being turned into an eating machine.
Fuck. I said poor Connie. Poor people of the village. Poor fucking, ugh. So damn horrible. And I don't, I guess there's like not really a cure or anything. At least not from what we know. There's a lot we don't know.
Depends on like how they're turned into Titans.
Yeah, is it through ingesting something, or is it injecting something, or is it just the monkey going raw, turn into Titans, and there we go.
Doesn't seem like it because it was like everything is broken, so it'd be like
children.
言えよ。敵の正体はユミル。
さあな。
決まりだ。残念だったな、エレン。
Too bad.
ライナー、君は今なんだ？
安心しろ、戦士だ。
戦士としてユミルを信用するというの？あいつはマルセルを食ったやつじゃないか。
ああ、だからこそユミルの立場は明白だ。それにクリスタが可愛いってこと以外にもこっち側に連れて行きたい理由はあるだろう。
Okay, they do have other
クリ
reasons.
スタはウォール教の一族の重要人物。
oh, it's okay.
も
The
し座
church.
標がエレンでなければ、俺たちの任務はまだ終わる。
The what?
Coordinate?
故郷に帰ったら兄に自分の思いを伝えろ。
何を？
Oh.
いいじゃねえか。先の短い殺人鬼同士だ。こんなの俺たち以外に誰が理解し合えるって言うんだ。
Okay. But they don't know where Annie is at the moment.
エレン、無駄な抵抗はするなよ。
You're not my real mom.
なあ、乱暴な真似はよしてくれよ。
Play along. Nope. Play along just a little bit longer than that.
君は人間に戻るとき、誰を食ったか覚えているか？
いや、覚えてないが、でもちょうど5年前ってこと。
When you turn back into a human? A Titan for a long while? Doesn't even remember. Jesus, fuck
覚
Aaron.
えてないのは仕方がない。僕らの時もそうだった。エレンも覚えてなさそうだし。
そういうものなのか。
一体どれだけ壁の外をさまよっていたんだ。
60年ぐらいだ。
Wow. Okay.
What? So you don't age as a Titan? I'm... Okay.
So red meant what? That they're
Very
Titans?
close.
Yeah.
団長、囲まれました。このまま押し通る。総員、戦闘よ。すぐにはできないと思ったんだがな。エルヴィン団長がいるのかもしれん。相手は手強いぞ。くそ、もうあんなところまで。エレンが暴れてくれたおかげだな。
Sure, just blame Aaron. Sure.
ないな。クリスタだ。クリスタがそこまで来てる。
ああ、
連れ去るなら今だ。
どうやってあの中からクリスタを連れ去るんだ。機械を待て。
ダメだ。信用できない。
信じろ。クリスタは本当に俺らにも必要なんだ。
私は今じゃなきゃ嫌だ。
Oh, fuck. The fact that Ymir is at least more than 60 years old now is... that changes a lot.
約束する。クリスタだけは必ずこの争いから救い出すと。
まただよクリスタ。ここまで来てまた私は自分に嘘をつかなきゃならねえのか。
おい、ちょうどいいのがいたぞ。
Flashback.
新しい人生には新しい名前が必要だ。
あの時初めて自分に嘘をついた。
このユミル様こそ真に王の血を継ぐ存在。ユミル様がおられる限り我らは永遠に不滅だ。
What?
初めて誰かの役に立ててるってことが
You fucking worshipped.
何よりも大事だったんだ。でもあの時
この娘だ。この娘が言ったんだ。
So scapegoat?
私がユミル、王家の血を継ぐ存在だ。そしてまた嘘をついた。それでみんなが助かるならと。しかしそうはならなかった。やめろ、やめてくれ。
They're getting injected and then thrown over the wall to turn into Titans. What the fuck?
自分に嘘をつき続けたことへの罰なんだって。
巨人だ。逃げろ。
But why did she turn back then?
再び目を覚ますとそこには自由が広がっていた。でもその時私は誓ったんだ。もう嘘をつくのは終わりだ。自分に正直に生きようって。
哀れだな。どうせなら生まれてこなければよかったろうに。
いいことしようとしてるだろ。お前と出会ったんだ。私にはすぐに分かった。お前も私と同じで必死に何かを言い聞かせようとしているやつなんだって。
You were needed by someone.
よせ、ユミル。
今この場を支配できるのは私なんじゃねえかと思わないかなあ。
Oh fuck. Shit.
お前からエレンを奪って調査兵団のところに行くことも多分できる。
What to do?
今クリスタを連れて行かないのならここでお前らと戦って邪魔をする。クリスタの未来を奪うことになっても私は生きてあいつに会いたいんだ。こんな人間だと知っても優しく笑ってくれるんだぜあいつは。
お前。
それとも殺し合うか。私が正気か確かめてくれよ。
Fuck. Don't test her.
Yeah.
She does not give a fuck. Oh. Fucking damage. Oh, that was one of the military police.
Something transformed. Was it Ymir?
巨人の叫び声か。森の奥からだ。
Yep.
Yep.
こんなところに。
Oh, wait.
おいやめろ。どうしたんだお前だけ。あれが
The
ユミル。
distraction?
巨人化してライナーたちと戦ってたの。ブス急いでんだよ。何か変だぞ。
Oh no.
なぜ僕ら一人一人に目を向けるの。
Is she counting?
She's looking for Krista, yeah.
あいつクリスタを食いやがった。ボサッとすんな。来たぞライナー。
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. Now they can't catch up to them.
馬を使って追うぞ。
No. No.
絶対に取り返すぞ。
Oh, fuck.
エレンは俺の命に変えても。
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. That's a death sentence. Alright.
Oh my fucking god. And there's only 2 episodes left of this season. They're gonna be completely fucking insane.
Yeah.
But okay, season 2, episode 10. We got some information inside of this one. Definitely, gave us some answers. We also have a bunch of new questions on top of the ones that we already had before. But wow, Ymir is very old. Or, the fact that you get turned into a Titan and then or as a Titan, you don't age. And they showed us a lot in that flashback. Not something that is going to give us all the answers once again and it's going to tell us how everything fits together in the past, but at least, these seems like poor people or it's like a poor society or something.
Yeah, I think they might have been homeless orphans.
Something like that, yeah. And then taking in this girl and then starting worshipping her because so the people who found her at first, those few people there found her, and then they installed her inside of this little society, church-like society, where they were all, as I said, worshipping her. Was it something that everyone was in on, or was it just the very few people who picked her up because they needed someone, they needed something for these poor people to believe in? They needed someone that they could look up to and have faith in as well. So they installed her there, knowing that no, she probably doesn't have the blood of kings inside of her.
I don't think.
And why is that so relevant? Why is that?
What's up with that whole blood of the king thing?
Why is that so important?
Yeah, and why is it important that they put an imposter there?
That's what I mean with did they just really need to have someone to have faith in or worship?
But as soon as they kind of barged in, the police or whoever that was, as soon as they barged in, they just sold her out and said she was the one who did it. Don't let us suffer for it. Well, and then you saw the person that was don't say anything. Don't.
Well, one of them did at least, or the guy, the person in
rags,
no, the person who was saying that Ymir is the one who did it, pointing at her, was wearing clothes very similar to Nick, the priest that we've already seen, and they've been interacted with. And then we had that person in the rags kind of going no, don't say anything, Ymir, and then Ymir decided not to.
Yeah, but that could be because they were that person was no, don't say anything, because they believed that Ymir had the blood of the king, and that Ymir shouldn't say anything to anyone about it, and kind of keep it.
And there's also that whole thing with don't live for anyone else, don't lie to yourself, and that's everything that happened there formed Ymir as a person later on. and that one person going like this and kind of telling her not to tell the truth and keep lying just for the sake of all of these other people so that they wouldn't lose that faith, I guess. Yeah, that's so far to us that definitely seems like that's how it fits together. I also think that one of the people that we then saw there inside of that community church thing going on in the rags, that person's face resembled very much the Titan that we saw in Ilse's notebook, and was most like and seems like it was also one of the people who got injected and pushed over the wall. So that was why that person inside, or that Titan inside of the episode, the OVA, Ilse's notebook, reacted that way, because that Titan used to be one of those people who worshipped Ymir, and that was still in there. So it saw someone, an Ilse, who looked very much like Ymir, and started worshipping her. So
But
we got connected those dots a little bit at least there.
I'm just a bit confused because we saw that they were getting injected and then thrown over the wall.
Why?
So there's like a billion questions to that, but like, one of them is how come people are different version of Titans? You know, because the Titan that was in Ilse's notebook that was grabbing Ilse, it was just a normal kind of Titan, like a smaller Titan. It wasn't like an Ymir Titan or like an Eren Titan.
I think the Ymir Titan is not supposed to be any like a type, a very special kind of Titan necessarily, but I don't know.
But I mean, you just feel like there's a big difference between someone like Ymir or someone like Eren and then normal Titans.
Or maybe it is a blood thing. Maybe like Ymir does have like maybe not the blood of a king, or maybe she does, but there's some sort of special blood there that means something. It means that you can, like, when you get turned into a Titan, you don't just become this sort of mindless kind of being wandering around. You can actually start controlling it. And we didn't really get an answer to why Ymir turned back into a person after all those years and after eating Marcel, was it?
Yeah, but maybe it's just because she was working through the injection or something, and like.
Yeah, but
I don't.
still has the ability to turn into a Titan. So yeah, as you can hear, a lot of questions.
Yeah,
but it's really fucking interesting.
Yeah, we got so much, like so many things explained or not necessarily explained.
Scratching the surface on a lot of like new things that we can start.
But I was thinking, remember the whole wall of text about a miner?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So what happened to the miner was that he got too close to the truth about the walls and everything. So the police found him and did that thing where they injected him and pushed him over the wall. That's
right. That's how that ended. Okay, so anyone who's coming too close to something or doing something that will maybe it could topple whatever is going on inside of the walls, inside of the society, they get injected and pushed over the wall, and just that's the way for them to like cast people out. And now all of that is maybe starting to like really backfire on these people.
I don't know.
And that's like that is Rainer and Berthold and Annie, like they have been expelled maybe a long time ago, perhaps, or I don't fucking know. And then now they're coming back, or is this like the people who got turned into Titans, pushed over the wall? Some of them, just like Ymir, they turned back into people, and then they created their own new society outside. And that's why they want revenge on humanity, these people inside the walls, because fuck those people for doing that to others, turning them into Titans and just throwing them over the wall. But then how does that fit together with the okay, so the walls are made of Titans as well. It's just...
Yeah, there's a lot of things that there's...
Oh, man.
Breadcrumbs, and we need to connect the dots and everything.
It's so good, though.
It's like when those, like when you have to draw, or like you have to draw from one dot to the other kind of thing. And it's like, Yeah, but you only have like certain parts of you only have certain numbers revealed, so you can only make is it paint by numbers, right? So you can only connect certain dots, but you cannot connect all of them, so it doesn't make like any
Oh
sort
yeah,
of.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we definitely talked about that before with how they kind of give us information inside of this series that it's enough for us to go like, oh, there might be a connection there, and we can start to see the connection between a lot more things. But as soon as we start seeing those connections, then it seems like okay, we have more stuff that we also need to connect, and we can't do that right now. And it's just wow, yeah.
And then also, if titans are created by injection, also like the normal titans, and then Grisha said something about when he injected Eren, he said something about like that was he hoped that he could hear everyone, or like he could. There was something about like the sacrifice of so many people, or it sounded like a bit like
I don't remember that.
No, but I don't know why I was thinking about that.
No, but it is like we have seen the whole injection thing before. That's like the only place we've really seen it before is Grisha injecting Eren in a very, very quick flashback that we at first we thought might have been a dream or something. And there is also something very significant about Eren. He's the coordinator?
He's the coordinate.
The coordinate. Whatever that fucking means.
It's if you look at a system, a graph, for example, then you have a coordinate. It could also be a coordinate on a map.
Oh yeah, no, I understand what the word means, but I'm just saying, how does that relate to Eren? Like, what does it mean in relation to him? Like, what role does and is he also older than we think, or because they also talked about something with him turning back into like there was like so he don't remember turning back into a human.
But that would mean that they have been around Grisha when he injected him, because if he reacted the same way that other people did to the injection, he might have turned into a Titan. Immediately. And that's also why it's like a flashback thing, because he doesn't remember anything of that.
Yeah, he remembered like just a quick flash of the injection, but everything after that he don't remember, because as soon as he got the injection, he turned into a Titan. And then what happened to Grisha?
I think Grisha is alive, but I think but I'm just confused about like why would Rainer and Bertolt, why wouldn't they know about Eren's first time?
Why would they know about it? Yeah.
Yeah, so that means have they been around? It's just I have a very hard time figuring out where Grisha is in all of this.
Yes, and it also still seems like because we know that when Ymir ate Marcel, their comrade, at that point they most likely couldn't turn into Titans, or they hadn't been turned into Titans yet, and
I don't know, man.
Because like what's happening now can't be happening like too long after Ymir got turned into a human again, or maybe it can't. Like we don't really know how old Ymir is.
Didn't she say like that was around 5 years ago?
Oh yeah,
the
true.
whole Marcel thing.
Okay, yeah. They mentioned that. That's about 5 years ago. They definitely looked younger back then, Rainer and Bertolt.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Like I think you might only be not aging when you're in Titan form.
Yeah, and as soon as you're out, you
just
age
like
as a normal human again.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to watch more, but I also want to give my brain just a little bit of rest, because there's a lot to think about right now.
What do they want with Krista? Because we know that they're gonna grab her for the soul, because she's like a significant member of the church. So what's up with this freaking church?
Yes, and does that have to do with the blood and the blood of the king?
And he did mention...
Because we know that, and from what Ymir overheard, that Krista is in fact Historia and a illegitimate child of the king or the ruler.
But also the fact that when they talked with that priest guy, he did mention Krista, right? That there was some person that was like the key to all this, and that was Krista.
Yes. You're right.
And that was the
And
person
we
that-
thought it was Ymir at that point, and that was like the whole, oh shit, it's Krista. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Blonde-haired.
why is she important to this? But
And they got her
Suppose-
now. Like
yeah.
they the plan, that was a really good plan. I gotta hand it to them. They really bamboozled those scouts by using Ymir, and Ymir being stubborn as all fucking hell.
Yep.
Not living for anyone else besides herself. That is,
And Krista.
yeah. Not even that. Like she even admitted in the end when Aina was like, "This might not be the best thing for Krista," and she was like, "I don't fucking care. It's the best thing for me. It's what I want. If that makes me a horrible person, so fucking be it. I want to see Krista. She is so in love with her, I guess, or just so enamored by her. She really loves her, and she could just see herself inside of. That sounds. Oh, sorry. She can recognize herself in Krista.
There's a certain part of it, but I also think that it's also something she said, that she was like she was the most horrible person in the world. But when she was with Krista was always smiling and friendly to her and always kind. And when you've experienced nothing but pain, and you feeling like a horrible person, someone who does not see you as a horrible person,
it just shows you kindness no matter what.
Yeah, almost, and it's just like you know how sometimes when you're so like you're so set on a way that like you see yourself in a specific light, and then someone else is like, I don't see you like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like,
oh, I want to make a reference to a certain movie right now, but I'm not gonna do that because don't want to spoil anything for people.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, it means a lot, you know, because you can feel terrible things about yourself, but we also kind of like egotistical or like narrow-minded in that way, because we will never be able to truly see ourselves outside of ourselves. So
yeah, we won't be able to really see ourselves in a different light because we only have our own perspective. Like we can't go outside of our own bodies.
No, like we can always like trust what other people say about us, but it will always be different from what our like how we look upon ourselves.
Yes,
that it's gonna be completely different.
It yeah, definitely right about that. But a bunch of the what we think is the good guys at this point in the story. Mikasa, Armin, Sasha, Sean, Connie, Hannes, like they're all pursuing Rainer and the others. He even said it in the end, Hannes, if I have to give myself, like give my own life to get Eren back, I'm gonna do that.
So what's gonna happen?
It seems like that's gonna happen, but maybe like right now it's almost a case of like it's too obvious that that's going to happen. So I'm almost expecting for something else to happen. But then when it happens, I'm still gonna be surprised. So like no matter what, I'm sure it's gonna be quite the ride here with the last two episodes. What about the rest of them? Were they like no, because they didn't go through the forest.
No,
they go
just weird off.
Yeah, and they're probably gonna go around it, so they're not gonna catch up in time. Like if something happens there, and we still want to see what the fuck the monkey is up to.
Yeah,
because they'll climb the fucking wall and did the whole thing with there at Utgard. So it's that motherfucker is doing something. Might not even get to see that until like season 3, because right now we're just very much focusing on the now, what's going on right now while they're running away. Oh, and also started the whole episode with getting a confirmation about Connie's village. Connie's mom. Welcome home. And even like he was at that point was like, that looks like, and then Rainer kind of snapped him out of it. And then a lot has been going on ever since. Obviously, he's not able to take a moment and think about it.
No.
I was really afraid
It was almost like gaslighting from everyone. He was almost like gaslit out of like, no, you're just seeing things, and that's not.
Oh yeah,
how
yeah.
things-"
In
So
that
he
way,
was basically gaslit into not
yeah.
getting any answers or getting, you know.
Exactly. Every
Yeah.
time he was almost like connecting some dots, there was someone on the side going like, no, that's not, you know, be it Rainer or be it Ymir laughing at him while they were talking about it again at Utgard Castle. I also thought for a quick second that, oh fuck, are we gonna lose someone here like Connie? Because when he was standing
On Ymir.
on Ymir and we were just waiting for something to happen, it was like, don't you fucking dare, Ymir. Don't, not now. But no, just waiting for Krista and then ups.
Yep.
Safely stored in the mouth. Oh, I'm exhausted again. Every time we sit down to watch the series, we watch and like a couple of episodes, and sometimes even 3 if we're lucky. We just get so fucking exhausted in a good way. In a good way, is because we care a lot about what's going on screen. We care a lot about the characters. Don't want anything to happen to most of them, and then there's the whole theorizing and trying to connect the dots afterwards. That's quite exhausting as well mentally. So, do you have anything you want to add before we wrap it up? No, right? Yeah, I think we're done for today. So, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.